welcome back to my channel. It's Renee. This is gonna be a quick, not a tutorial, but how I make my SeaMoss. Well, I learned how to make SeaMoss from my mom actually, because I had no idea how to make this stuff. So I take 2 lime. She uses key lime, but my Publix didn't have any, so I'm using fresh lime. So what I do is the island way. Of course, I washed them off already. So what I do is I roll it on the counter. I learned this when I was in Jamaica. When I was growing up in Jamaica, when you roll it and like put some force on it, it gets softer and like all the juices starts to form in it, because you know how the lime them tough. So when you roll it on the counter, you know, you get some juice out of it. So you do this for like a few minutes each. I like to do it until it's at least, you know, soft to squeeze or squeezable. So I'm gonna do the other one now. And I already wiped off my counter because I already cleaned up the kitchen, so my counter is clean. All right, so this is good. So I put them to the side. Sorry, my daughter put this hair on and I'm not used to having hair on my head, so this feels a little awkward. So I'm using Vital Vegan SeaMoss. She has a page and I'm gonna link her Instagram down below or on the side somewhere. Somewhere we'll put it so that you can know where to get the SeaMoss from. But I used her SeaMoss. Her products is really good. She has teas and stuff like that also. So you guys should check her out. But of course I'm gonna link her information either on the screen or below in the description box. So I open this up. Thankfully the thing, it's resealable, so you just reseal it back. So what I do is I use a glass bowl. I'm gonna take out a handful, but with this you have to like pull it apart. It's fighting with me. I think I'm gonna make actually a half of this time, because I want at least 2 jars out of it. So I'm gonna do like a half. Yeah. So yeah, it's just about a half. I use like just about a half. So what I do now is I just stretch it out, because it's dry and like brittle, so you have to, you know, kind of like stretch it a little bit. And what I use is spring water. You can use spring water or alkaline water, but not tap water. I mean, if you choose to, you can use tap water, but I don't do that. I use spring water. So you're gonna pour enough in it to kind of cover it so it's soaked. And what I do is I soak it overnight. Yeah, that's good. So like I said, use spring water, not tap water, but if you choose to use tap water, that's your business. So after you add the water to it, then I'm just gonna squeeze the fresh lime in it. I use the lime because again, this is SeaMoss, so it's like, it smells like the sea. Just to get that smell. It's not gonna take away all the smell, but you know, it helps. I'm sorry y'all. As per usual, Ethan is in the background. Other babies are asleep right now, but him, he's wide awake. Oh, you see how juicy that is? Look at that, y'all. See? See how juicy that is? Because I rolled it on the counter. So now you can see that it's getting dense just from being in the water for what? Not even, I just put the water on. You see? It's starting to break up already. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. So we're gonna leave it overnight. And then we will, Ethan. We're gonna leave it overnight and then come back to this in the morning. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
The next day.
Hi guys. So I am back. This is the next day. So we let our SeaMoss soak overnight. So what we're gonna do now is take out the lemons. My hands are clean already, but I'll rinse them off again because my hand's gonna be all up in it. We're gonna take out the lime that we use. Okay, so I don't know if it's cold. I don't know if you guys remember how much SeaMoss we had originally put in here, but it's a lot now that we let it sit overnight, right? So what I'm gonna do is to strain off this water. Put your hand to stop, because you don't want to waste your SeaMoss. I mean, some is gonna get down in the sink, but can't save it all, right? What I'm gonna do again is wash it again with some spring water. So I'm gonna wash it off. Just put enough in there to wash it, because again, it's from the sea. So I don't really like this smell, but you know, you might be different from me, but I don't really like the smell. So I like to wash it and make sure it's, you know, clean. I know I'm not gonna get rid of all the smell, but hey. But if you, I don't know if you guys saw the water before, how cloudy it was. So this water here is not as cloudy. Drain this water now again. And of course, that's little man playing in the background. Ethan! Alright, so see? This is what it looks like. Shout out to my mom for teaching me how to make it. So it looks like so. So what I'm going to do now is to open my skinny blender, and I'm going to put some of it in there. So what I'm going to do is eyeball it, because I'm going to make 2 mason jars of it. I got my jars from Target. They had like a 12-pack. That's the amount that you're going to get. So we're going to put this over here. Don't mind my dishes, they're all clean. So y'all can talk about me and say, oh, this girl making SeaMoss with dirty sink. Okay, so when I add the water, I'm going to just add enough water to cover it, because you don't want it too watery. You want it to have like a jello type of consistency. Well, that's the consistency that I like. I mean, if you choose to, you can make it watery. That's pretty much your preference, but I don't really like the watery consistent. I make it seem like I'm eating jello. So what I do is I add cinnamon. Cinnamon is just for taste. You don't have to put anything in there if you don't want to. But I eyeball it, and my cinnamon is just for flavor. That's how we like to eat it in this house. But again, whatever you prefer. And then what I'm going to do is to blend it until I see that it's like thick. So here we go. right, you guys. So see, it's all blended up. Let me see how much I get out of here. If I need to add the rest so that the jar is filled up. But as you can see, it is thick. All right. So that's like the amount that I like to have in a jar, because when I make it, we only use it for like the week. So I just make it for like the week and we just eat like a spoonful. Well, we try to do 2 spoonfuls a day, right, Kayla?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes we might do just 1, but this is really the amount that I like to keep in the fridge per week, because like I said, I make the SeaMoss for us every week. So you can put it in your smoothie, in your tea, or like I do. I just do a spoonful in the morning and a spoonful at night. So, my mason jar thing, the lid, cover it, and put it in the fridge. And that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.